What happens when pop music meets horror? Sabrina Carpenter's latest music video, Taste, has everyone talking, but not just for its catchy tune. Fans and critics alike are buzzing about the eerie and iconic horror scenes scattered throughout the video. But are these just clever nods to classic horror films, or did Sabrina and her team go a little too far with their inspirations? Today, we're diving into the dark side of taste, uncovering the spine-chilling scenes that seem a little too familiar, and asking the burning question: did Sabrina Carpenter really steal these iconic horror moments? Did Sabrina Carpenter steal these iconic horror scenes? Jenna Ortega and the dark side of taste, exposed. Sabrina Carpenter's Taste has taken the pop world by storm, but it's not just the catchy beat and sultry lyrics that have people talking. The music video, featuring the ever-popular Jenna Ortega, is packed with scenes that feel like they've been ripped straight from some of the most iconic horror films of all time. Whether you're a die-hard horror fan or just someone who loves a good conspiracy theory, you're probably wondering, did Sabrina Carpenter's team really go there? Did they borrow a little too much from horror classics, crossing the line from homage to outright theft? Let's break it all down. 10. The Shining, the creepy twins. Our list starts with one of the most iconic horror films of all time, The Shining. If you've seen the Taste music video, you probably noticed a scene that looks strikingly similar to the infamous twins from Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece. Sabrina and Jenna are seen standing in a dimly lit hallway, dressed in matching outfits, their eerie expressions reminiscent of the Grady twins from the Overlook Hotel. 9. Psycho, the shower scene. There's a moment in the video where Sabrina steps into a shower, the camera angle eerily familiar, mirroring the infamous shot from Psycho. The tension builds as she reaches for the curtain, and though the scene doesn't culminate in the same shocking violence, the resemblance is clear. This scene has been imitated countless times in popular culture, but does its appearance in Taste feel more like a rip-off than a tribute? 8. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the Boiler Room. Next up, we dive into the realm of nightmares. A Nightmare on Elm Street, to be precise. In one of the more unsettling scenes of the Taste music video, this scene in Taste has sparked debates, with some fans loving the nostalgic nod and others accusing it of being too derivative. 7. Death Becomes Her, the bedroom shooting scene. Moving on, we have a scene that seems to draw inspiration from the dark comedy Death Becomes Her. In Taste, there's a dramatic moment where Jenna shoots Sabrina in a bedroom, reminiscent of the iconic scene where Meryl Streep's character is shot, leaving her with a gaping hole in her stomach. The visual parallels are clear, from the shock of the moment to the surreal aftermath. While this scene in Taste doesn't involve the same level of special effects, the similarity in concept is unmistakable, raising questions about whether it's an homage or something more. 6. Kill Bill, the nurse with the eye patch. In both the Kill Bill series and the Taste music video, there's a striking character, a nurse with an eye patch. In Taste, Jenna Ortega takes on this role, donning an outfit that looks remarkably similar to the one worn by Elle Driver in Kill Bill. The parallels in costume design and the ominous vibe of the scene are hard to ignore. This visual callback has fans divided. Some see it as a clever nod to Tarantino's work, while others think it might be too close for comfort. 5. Halloween, the stalking scene. No horror-themed discussion would be complete without mentioning Halloween, the film that introduced us to Michael Myers. In Taste, there's a sequence where Sabrina Carpenter is seen lurking in the shadows, stalking her unsuspecting prey. The scene's pacing, the use of shadows, and the eerie, slow-build tension all echo the style of John Carpenter's 1978 classic. However, instead of Michael Myers's iconic mask, Sabrina dons her own look, which has sparked discussions on whether this is a fresh take or just another mimicry of a horror great. 4. Ginger Snaps, The Fence Fall. We have a moment in Taste that seems to borrow from the cult classic Ginger Snaps. Sabrina's character dramatically falls onto a fence, echoing a similar moment in the film. The scene culminates with Sabrina flipping the middle finger. 3. The Exorcist, The Head Pullback. Few horror films have left a lasting impact quite like The Exorcist. In Taste, there's a moment where Jenna's head is pulled back violently, reminiscent of the infamous head spin from the 1973 classic, but with a twist, it's due to a voodoo doll. However, this scene has led to mixed reactions. Some see it as an artistic take on a horror classic, while others think it might be a bit too on the nose. 2. Rosemary's Baby, The Suspicion. Roman Polanski's Rosemary's Baby is a psychological horror classic, and Taste seems to draw from its sense of paranoia and dread. In the video, there's a scene where Sabrina's character appears deeply paranoid, reminiscent of Mia Farrow's performance in the 1968 film. 1. Hereditary, The Family Dinner. Topping our list is a scene that echoes one of the most disturbing films in recent horror, Hereditary. The strained silences, the uneasy glances, and the looming sense of dread all seem to mirror Ari Aster's 2018 film. The comparison has sparked discussions among fans. Did Sabrina Carpenter's team pay homage to this modern horror masterpiece, or did they borrow a bit too much? Sabrina Carpenter's Taste is undeniably a visual treat, packed with suspenseful moments and eerie imagery. But with so many scenes resembling iconic horror films, it's no wonder fans are questioning whether the video crosses the line from homage to plagiarism. Jenna Ortega's involvement only adds to the intrigue, given her own horror roots in films like The Babysitter Killer Queen and the Netflix series You. Ultimately, Taste is a fascinating blend of pop culture and horror, a music video that's as much about style as it is about substance. Whether you see it as a creative nod to horror classics or as something a bit more controversial, one thing's for sure, it's got people talking. And in the world of pop music, isn't that the point? So, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of music, movies, and more.